lads, and welcome to this. Now today we are bringing you a brand new series on the channel. Now I love two things, football and Football Manager. So let's bring the two things together. I am doing a Football Manager say. Now I put a poll on my Twitter. If you don't already follow my Twitter, follow here, FDSC Nappers. The link will be in the description, so you can help me decide on this series and future series on Football Manager, etc. I really like Football Manager. Now, the choice was between Fleetwood Town, my club, Barnsley, Portsmouth and Peterborough. The winner was Portsmouth. A club that I've got a lot of respect for, and a club that I went to Wembley with, up the blue. So it's a club that I really want to do well with. Now, let's get into it and see what happens. So it is Football Manager Touch and it is on my iPad. So yeah, as you can see, we are going into the main bulk of it. Like I say, Portsmouth have got a good squad. I think it's been updated with the squad. So all the players that did join Portsmouth last year, and I don't think Ben Thompson is on the game. So with Portsmouth, I think he's at Millwall, but we will inquire about him 100%. He sees what my budget is as we just kind of get into it. So let me know, what do you like about Football Manager? Do you like this series? If you could like it while we're just entering it, that'll mean the world. Please remember to like and subscribe. We're on the road to 4,000 subscribers, so that'll mean the world. We're just going to pick Portsmouth as we stand. League One, and it's just going to be a very basic setup. Obviously, we're only going to do the Vanilla National League. I don't think National North is needed. I'm definitely going to sign some players from the National League with the budget I have been set. Obviously, I have been through this before with Portsmouth for the trial run, but now you've seen it is on my iPad, as you can see here. But yeah, it should be an interesting save, to be honest with you. I'm really looking forward to doing it. Yeah, Blue Army at the end of the day. Loads. So yeah, as you can see, me just starting to get into my name selection as it loads. Ben Knapman is the name of this series for my management. I am from England. I am putting place above Fleetwood, but for a favourite club, obviously, I'll put Portsmouth for the sake of this. The pride of the South Coast, of course. Experience, no, and I am going to go with a 4-4-2, which I think Portsmouth should play with two strikers instead of the 4-2-3-1. Let me know what you'd go for. I'll put my proper birthday, but not actually the date, because I'm only 11 years old, remember. I'm trying to get the right one that resembles me the most, which was hard because they don't really have any skinheads who looks like 11 years old. As least facial hair as possible and look in as white as possible. And there you go. Is that hashtag United kids in the background? Go on, my son. That probably, yeah, that'll do. Obviously, you can see what I've done with Sheffield United, Villa. Knapman hired Knapman as manager. Knapman is said to be delighted at the chance to be involved day-to-day management at Fratton Park. The Pompey supporters, as you can see, these are the friendlies: Bognor Regis, Zurich, Maidenhead, Havant and Waterloo. And we start our season off, making sure I'm actually screen recording. We start our season off at Luton. As you can see, as you can see, the players we brought in. Lee Brown, Tom Naylor, Brian Morris, Andy Cannon, Anton Walks, Ronan Curtis, Craig McGilvery has joined, James Vaughan, Omar Bogle, Lloyd Isgrove, Viv Solomon Otterbar. As you can see, that's my squad. The ones in blue, by the way, are the ones on loan. So Vaughan, Otterbar, Isgrove and Bogle. As you can see, no, he's not here, Ben Thompson, but you'll see I did inquire about him in a minute, and it probably is definitely a no-go of signing him. My objectives obviously was to try and get promotion from the Sky Bet League One. FA Cup, I was happy with the third round kind of thing. And as you can see, the beginning of pre-season. Now, in this episode, we are only going to be doing pre-season up to the date of the Luton game. Now, what players should I sign? Let me know in the comments down below. I am thinking of signing Danny Rowe. What players should I get rid of? Because I've only got a budget of about 140k. So what players should I get rid of? What players should I try and bring in? Try and be as realistic as possible on a budget kind of thing. The first game's against Bognor Regis. Now, for all these pre-season friendlies, I'm just going to quick sim them, but put out a squad to try and get the match fitness. We'll just go through this very, very quickly. As it's Ollie Hawkins, Ronan Curtis, Brett Pittman, one of the main players. Oh, Sunderland got on a 2-0 lead. That's not happened before. Now my press, I normally go Jennings press, high intensity running and instant impact session, but I want to go with tiki-taka, and we are going to kind of go for that 4-2-3-1 in this first game. I will pick quick pick and then arrange it from there. As you can see, the squad's a bit all over the place, so I'll just quickly change the roles. Obviously, in there you've got McGilvery, Watmore, Clark, Walks, Brown, Naylor, Morris, Brett Pittman, Jamel Lowe, Ottobar, and you've got some good players on the bench: McGee, Burgess, Isgrove, Bogle, Hamstrup, Cannon, Curtis. I am going to bring some youth team players in for this series, obviously, to sell them on. I like having green. I don't like having yellow on my players, and it's just something I'm kind of keen on. So for the first game, as you can see, this is the squad I'm going with, just sorting it out. I want to go 4-4-2, Bogle and Pittman up top, Curtis and Lowe on the wings, Naylor and Morris in midfield, Clark and Burgess, the wing backs, Walks and Brown, and the goalkeeper McGilvery, probably one of the best keepers in the league. And I think we will go in with that, just going for play for the big win. What are we going to get? Pretend like I don't already know. We get a Vital. It's the worst bit because it always takes quite a while to load. Pre-season's just one of them, try and get results and try and get match fitness. We win 6-1, Jamel Lowe gets 2, Bogle gets 2, Naylor gets 1. So a good start to pre-season, scoring 6. Obviously got an injury to Anton Walks, Ronan Curtis and Nathan Thompson, which isn't great, so we will have to sort that. I like to have a squad of about 22 to 23 players, so especially in Football Manager, I'll definitely be wanting to bring some players in. Now this is where I go and inquire for Thompson at Millwall. Obviously go to the Championship and look for Millwall. Obviously, as you can see me scrolling down and see Villa, that's the Championship as it stood last season, obviously. And I do look for Ben Thompson, and there he is. DM, perfect, 89, 22 years old. We will make an inquiry. He's only worth 475k, but wait until you see how much they want for him. 4k a week wages. So yeah, that will do for me at the moment. Interested in. We haven't signed any players yet, but we will be signing players before the deadline. But we'll have to get rid of players. Thompson's out for 4 to 7 weeks. Walks 1 to 3 weeks. Curtis 5 to 8 days. Next one's against Zurich at home. And like you see, this is the problem. Millwall want us deal. We started at 4 million for Ben Thompson. It's not really ideal when we've only got like 140k, so we had to cancel it, as well as 20%. It's a bit too much, to be fair. So we will go on to the next friendly, obviously wanting to keep our winning record up. Try and hopefully keep a clean sheet, because that's what I pride myself in, those 1-0 wins. Obviously Gillingham get a good win, 2-1 in pre-season. Clark is injured, which is a big loss, so Burgess comes in. Now for this one, I didn't want to play Walks. I wanted to see how another player would do at right back. As you can see, just sorting out everyone. Now Gareth Evans is kind of that player who used to play kind of wing back for Fleetwood, so I was going to try and see how he did. I wanted to see how some players did out of position, see if they could adapt if they had injuries. Obviously, I went to the reserves to try, because I try and have a full bench if possible. So to bring him on, it's just for I brought Matt Cassie in. He's a central defender. He's 18. Looks good for the future. Looks some good stats. Joe Hancock, who I did end up starting in one of the pre-season games, and I think I ended up bringing Leon Pittman, who I brought in James Whitting, who is a central midfielder who likes to play as a Mazzella. So now we say you've got a full bench. And this is the team I kind of went in with. So obviously it's not full strength whatsoever, not playing the best. So I just wanted to see could they play in different roles, I was thinking maybe going to a 3-5-2. Then I changed my mind. Obviously, Evans can't play out there. He's more of a central midfielder now. He's Gaz Evans. Used to be at Fleetwood. He changed the game when he came on at Wembley. So I think this is the team that I went in with. Just making some last minute changes. Who's your best ever football manager save? If you've done one, let us know in the comments down below. Like I say, I kind of played Handstrup at right back and Hancock, the youth team player, just put in at left back. I've tried to put Lowe up front, see if he is any good up front. Obviously, you've seen him out right. Players Grove and Otterbar on the wings. Obviously, you've got Walks and Pittman, Evans, Brown, Vaughan, Morris, and a few youth team players on the bench. And how do we get on in this pre-season friendly at Fratton Park? Obviously, a few players that are only on orange, like Close and Jamel Lowe and Solomon Otterbar. And Handstrup's only on orange. It's not a full strength squad, but we do get the 1-0 win. Ronan Curtis, baby. A good 1-0 victory, 6,000 for a pre-season friendly. And as you can see, we have got a few injuries. Thompson, Clark, Handstrup, Curtis, Donahue, Bassett and Teggett, which isn't great. The next friendly is Maidenhead, which this was a fixture last year, I think, in the FA Cup, which Portsmouth got like a 3 or 4-0 victory. So 12,000 season tickets. They expect to sell another 2, which is 14,000 for League One. Is absolutely incredible. Like I say, I haven't signed anyone up to yet, but who should I sign? Who should I let go? Kind of thing. It'd have to be maybe like a swap deal or a selling player to get one in. I'm thinking that maybe Danny Rowe. We will inquire about him in the next episode. Obviously, I wanted to go to a 4-3-3. I've tried 4-2-3-1. 4-4-2 I've tried. Let's try different formations, just see which is the best in. I kind of think trying to get Gareth Evans a game in, because he hasn't really played in real positions, so his best role is just behind the striker. Then I'm trying to play Curtis out left and maybe Otterbar out right, which is probably a bit of a change from the last game. I don't know why Hawkins is centre half. Give Cassie a game at centre half, a young lad who I did bring in through the academy. Obviously Brown, probably a good left back. Walks on the other eye, and this is I just put Lowe at right back, right mid, and I think I ended up playing Pittman as a striker. I wanted to play positive football, attacking football, because that's how I play football. Smash and grab. I wanted to try something different. I've done play for a big win, and in this fixture, obviously away from home, trying to get fixtures. You got like McGee, Hawkins, Isgrove, Pittman. I am thinking maybe getting rid of Hawkins and replacing him with maybe Danny Rowe or the striker at Leyton Orient. We do get the 1-0 win. Ronan Curtis again with the goal. A shot from 20 metres in the 40th minute, so about 25 yards out, which is a good strike. Then having at Waterlooville, which is like a local derby, which is like their local side to them. Filed have made an offer to loan Alf Adame. I did accept, but the deal didn't end up going. Now, new contracts for next year, I like to get a few done early, so I tried to get Nathan Thompson done, which he did sign. We had to sort the wage budgets out, like the extended if they do get it. And then I wanted to offer Gareth Evans a new deal. I might offer the other players if they impress me near the season, but Gareth Evans and Nathan Thompson, who are, obviously you can see, who are out of contract, mostly youth team players, who are first team key players, who will be in plans, a deal first. Adam Ray, yeah, you can see he rejected it, wanted to stay on the south coast. His deal does expire in a couple of years, so might have to get that done if he impresses me. Nathan Thompson signed a new deal. Now, I wanted to do captains now. I was meant to do Nathan Thompson as main captain, and obviously he's 27 years old. He's a good age, he's a good leader on the pitch, looking through it. And I think I made Lee Brown my captain, Nathan Thompson my vice captain. They will be playing literally every game. Thompson's kind of a centre half or a right back, and Lee Brown's the other full back. Gareth Evans has signed a new deal, so the two key players that I wanted to sign a new deal did. Thompson couldn't play against Havant and Waterlooville, but as long as he's back for the start of the season, we'll be fine. Now, I wanted to play my strongest side I could for this, that I think is my strongest 11 going into the season. Pittman a pressing forward. He's not known for his work ethic, put it that way. He's like his speed. I did kind of play like Lloyd Isgrove kind of thing to like kind of. And then I kind of just chucked in a few other players to kind of give them fitness who might not have had it. I don't think that's my best 11 looking back on it. Like Clark's not in it, Nail is not in it. So just kind of a mix and match squad going into the last pre-season. Obviously, we've got a lot of subs. With pre-season, you can have up to 13. When I play the real thing, there'll only be 9. So 6-7. We got a 1-0 win in that. Tom Naylor got the goal off the bench. So again, 3-0, 1-0 victories and a 6-1 win. Now this is the first fixture at home to Luton, then we'll have Blackpool away. This is the table for the new season. Obviously, Stevenage winning the Carling Cup. Oxford at home in League One. And this is the table for the new season. Aki, Wimbledon, Barnsley. Some good teams in there, to be fair, this year. And obviously, they're the predictions. Portsmouth are 6-1 to go up or win the league, I think. They put Clark, who's a Portsmouth player, in there. Team 11 with Lyle Taylor, Boyce, Mark Cullen, Carey, Atkins, Morris, Coker, Brayford, Sterling and Maxwell. And as you can see, that is my first fixture of the new season. So I hope you have enjoyed today's video. Please smash a like if you have. Also, we're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers. I hope you like this new video idea for this Football Manager. And it's been an extended video, but if you like it, let me know. Can we try and hit 75 likes? I've tried to work as hard as I can on this. So remember to like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.